Hi everyone, thank you for clicking play on today's video. This video is designed to give you some thoughtful gift ideas for the woman in your life, whether it's your mom, a friend, your fiance, your wife. I hope you'll find this video useful, and it's perfect, I think, if you're stuck or if you just need some ideas of gifts that she will definitely love. I will skip the introductions and go straight to the point. The first gift idea, you probably have had enough of this. It's going to be mugs. Women just love mugs in general, and I think they have an obsession with mugs. You're probably sick and tired of seeing her buy another mug. Your cupboards are probably full of mugs, but women just cannot resist mugs. So I have a couple of gift ideas when it comes to mugs. The first one is for the mom in your life. That could be your mom, or if your wife is a mom, and it's this gorgeous mug from Oliver Bonas that says mama. Women in general love Oliver Bonas, and I feel like this mug from them is such a classic. The second mug is an initial mug. This one is from Anthropology, and again, this one is really popular. The third suggestion are the Le Creuset mugs. These again are really popular mugs. If the woman in your life is more girly and feminine, then I would suggest the one in Show Pink. That one is really cute. But if the woman in your life is more refined, then I would suggest something like a deep burgundy kind of color. And if she's into color, then you know, they have so many colors. I think they have probably 17 colors that you can choose from, so there's a lot of variety there. You can choose whichever one. The size that I would recommend, and that I think is the most versatile, is probably the 350 ml. And now the last mug that I want to suggest is just the most beautiful mug you will ever come across. I don't think there's a woman that would not appreciate getting one of these mugs. It's from an independent small boutique business. It's called Native Mugs, and basically it's a custom mug. They have so many options of how you can customize it. You can add text on the inside of the mug, on the outside you can add text at the bottom. You can choose whatever handle you want. You can choose left-handed. If the woman in your life like me is left-handed, it's so difficult to find the left-handed mug. You can add custom bows on it. There's honestly so many ways. I'll leave on the screen now all the different ways that you can actually customize it. They have so many gems that you can choose to customize the mugs with, from hearts to croissants to cookies to pretzels, bananas, even paws if you have a pet in your life. And I just feel like this is such an incredibly unique gift. They are very premium, but I feel like this is, I think even they call it a forever mug. It's not the kind of mug that you just get and then you kind of get over it. This is the mug that you're going to have for a lifetime, and I'm sure any woman in your life will appreciate it, especially if you kind of know her well enough and you know what she likes, and you can then customize it with the things that she likes. I feel like this is kind of the ultimate unique gift that you can gift to a woman, because women love mugs, and especially a custom mug like this. They are incredibly popular on social media. Also, I will make a note with these ones, their dispatch time is up to 8 weeks, so if you want it for Christmas, guaranteed, I think you might have to expedite the process, which is an additional £20, but I just wanted to put that out there. The second gift idea, again, is quite a classic, and that is slippers. Every single woman I know in my life loves slippers for Christmas. I've got two options to give you. So if you have someone that's more sophisticated, more mature, then you can go with the UGG style slippers. You don't have to purchase them from UGG. There's so many brands now that do them. TK Maxx do so many good ones, from French Connection that I'm going to leave on the screen. They also do a couple that they've introduced in their stores from Chelsea Piers, which are originally 65, and you can get them for half price at £30. M&S does them, Next does them. You can pretty much find this style of slippers for every single budget, from lower to higher, going all the way up to Uggs. And the second style of slippers that I will suggest is for the woman in your life that's trying to be more feminine, more girly. Bow Avenue do some really cute girly slippers. River Island do some really cute girly slippers. I'll leave a couple of options on the screen of what I'm referring to, but I'm thinking pink colors, bows, cute decoration, cherries, you know, all those cute girly things. So those are the two slipper suggestions that I have. Now moving on to pajamas. Again, women just love pajamas, and considering how much of our lives we actually sleep, I feel like they're an essential in every woman's life. So I'll start with the very top. I feel like owning a pair of silk pajamas is the epitome of all pajamas, especially if the woman in your life is very refined and sophisticated. I'm sure she would appreciate a good pair of silk pajamas. They're usually more premium, on the premium side, so they're quite an investment. For the silk pajamas, I would recommend companies like like the Y Company, John Lewis, Lily Silk, or Intimissimi. They do really good silk pajamas. But if you don't feel like investing in those silk ones, then I would definitely suggest Modal pajamas. You can find them in pretty much every single store, from Victoria's Secret to M&S to Next to wherever, even Primark does them. And there are just so many options on the market. The next pajamas that I want to recommend are the ones for the woman in your life that likes personalized things. For the woman in your life that likes custom personalized items, I would highly recommend the pajamas from HA Designs. They've got so many options. You can either choose to go with something classic and plain that she can wear all year round, like a red color like you can see on the screen, or you can choose to go with a Christmas themed pair of pajamas. They've got so many adorable options, and then you can put like the surname if she's your wife, you can put, I don't know, the wedding date, or you can put her name, whatever way you want to customize it. They've got those options there, and I think they do some really fabulous pajamas. Sticking with the same brand, if you want to gift your future wife a pair of bridal pajamas, HA Designs do 2 pairs that are just incredibly stunning, and I'm sure if she's your future bride-to-be, she would 100% appreciate these pajamas, because I know they're so popular online among the ladies. So one of them is a pair of satin pajamas, and again, you can customize it on the cuffs with your wedding date if you know that already, or her future surname, so Mrs. blah 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 to be. So that's the first one, the satin pair. And then they also have, I think, a cotton pair, and again, you can customize it either with a wedding date or again her future surname, or however you choose to customize it. You can probably even do a cute quote if you choose to. She will absolutely love them. And the last suggestion for pajamas is if you have again someone in your life that's more feminine, is more girly, is into really cute things, then I would highly recommend the pajamas from Boo Avenue. They've got so many designs that you can choose from that are super cute and girly. If not, I would recommend brands like M&S or maybe Primark, but kind of try to stick with something cute and girly. So think pinks, light blues, light lilacs, croissants, hearts, bows, anything like that. I'm sure she would 100% appreciate. Again, I'll leave a couple of options on the screen, and I'll leave a couple of options also linked down in the section below if you're interested to check them out. Next, moving on to jewelry. So many women appreciate jewelry. I feel like it just kind of elevates your mood instantly, and I have a couple of options there I think are fabulous. So the first option is one where you can customize it with different names. I feel like this one is perfect if the woman in your life is a mom, or if she has children, or if she has pets. You can get customized with either one name or a couple of names, which I think is great. Abba Lion do so many beautiful necklaces that are customized. I'll leave a couple on the screen that you can choose from. What I love about them is that you can customize them in so many ways. So many of them have the options of putting initials, birthstones. They've got so many unique gift ideas that you can choose from, and these are absolutely perfect if the woman in your life has children, because it's just so easy to customize them that way. I'll leave on the screen a couple of different options. I think these make absolutely beautiful gifts. Another option is buying a locket necklace. Again, Abba Lion has a couple. There's so many other brands that do them, but what I like about the Abba Lion one is the fact that they actually put the pictures inside for you, which makes it a lot more convenient. I know with other companies, when you buy locket necklaces, you do have to put the pictures in yourself, and that just makes the whole process more difficult. But if you buy this one, it's already done for you. She already has it there. She doesn't have to do anything extra to get her perfect locket necklace. So I think that one is a super great option. Abba Lion also do so many amazing bracelets, again, that you can customize, either bangle, or you can get just a regular bracelet with initials on them. They just have so many beautiful options that you can choose from. I'll leave a couple of options linked down below and on the screen that you can check out if you're interested. Sometimes these options can take up to 15 working days, so do keep that in mind if you want to purchase them, just to make sure that you get them in time for Christmas. At the time when I'm filming this, Abba Lion also has some really good offers for Black Friday, so that means that you'd be saving a lot of money, because sometimes when you start customizing these types of necklaces, the price increases quite a lot. So it's really nice to be able to save a bit of money off on them. They also do beautiful rings if you're interested, that again can be super customized. With rings in general, it's a bit more difficult to buy for the woman in your life because you need to know her size, and not everyone knows their size, which makes it a bit more challenging. But again, there's so many beautiful rings of them on the market. If I could recommend any brands for rings in particular, I would say Abud Lion if you want to personalize them. Linear do some beautiful rings as well, especially if the woman in your life is more into fine jewelry, or Monica Vinader. They've got so many beautiful options as well, and both Linear and Monica Vinader are actually gold vermeil, which are designed to last, and they're much better quality than other kind of types of metals that you can find on the market. Also, you can't go wrong with earrings. Again, earrings I feel like are such a classic for women. It tends to get a bit more complicated. The ones that I would recommend are a pair from Monica Vinader. I have them as well. Strangely enough, I'm not wearing them today, but they're the pair of earrings that I wear pretty much every single day, and I have for the past 3 years. I know they're really popular among the kind of influencer community, and I know they're quite staple. They go with everything. I'll leave them on the screen, and I know at some point they had a really great discount of 50% off, and those are just such a classic pair of earrings. And if the woman in your life is into earrings, I'm sure she'll appreciate a pair like that. Again, if you want more fine kind of jewelry, I would recommend Linear for their earrings. If not, something like Monica Vinader, D. Louise as well is quite good. Misoma, they've got beautiful options as well. Those are some kind of brands to keep in mind, and I will leave some options in the description section down below. But of course, with earrings, I think they're a tiny bit more personal, so it's a bit more difficult to get them right. Next, if the woman in your life has a Pandora bracelet, I'm sure she would appreciate another charm. They have so many different charms that you can choose from. They've got son, daughter, family, mom. They've got all sorts of icons. They've got honestly pretty much every single charm that you can think of, and during Black Friday they have some really great sales. And yeah, if she's got a Pandora bracelet already, then I'm sure she would appreciate a charm. If she doesn't have one, I don't think there's any point for you to start a Pandora bracelet unless she really wants one, and you've probably heard her mention it in the past. But if she doesn't have one, I wouldn't suggest going out there and buying one. I don't think they're as popular as they used to be before, but some women still love their Pandora bracelets, and adding an extra charm to it would be delightful, I'm sure. Okay, the next one is a luxurious hand cream. So many women just appreciate a good hand cream, and I feel like it's not the kind of thing that they would necessarily go out and buy for themselves, but it's such a treat to receive one. I'll leave a couple of options on the screen so you can see kind of what's popular and what's trending, but there's so many different options that you can choose from. Along the same lines of self-care, to be fair, you can't really go wrong with that many self-care items because a woman just loves a bit of, you know, me time. I would suggest masks. I feel like masks are such a cute little treat, and they're really affordable too. There's this really popular brand that has taken the female community by storm, and everyone raves about them. I'll leave them on the screen. There's these face masks from PYJAMAS. I asked for them for Christmas, and I'm sure every woman in your life would appreciate a good face mask just so she can take some time for herself and pamper herself a little bit. And along the same lines, if the woman in your life is into makeup, then I'm sure she will appreciate a personalized makeup bag. Katie Luxton do some really beautiful personalized makeup bags that I think she would really appreciate. If your budget allows, I think the epitome of a luxurious makeup bag is probably the Louis Vuitton Vanity case. But I wouldn't recommend getting that one unless she's into Louis Vuitton and expensive brands, designer brands, because otherwise it could potentially go wrong. Again, if your budget allows, I'm sure she would 100% appreciate a Dyson hair tool or a Shark hair tool. I personally, I'm pretty sure everyone I know has been lusting over a Dyson hair product. I personally don't feel like the Dyson is worth the money, and if you want to buy one, I would suggest going with the Shark. I'll leave it on the screen. I feel like Shark is the perfect mid-budget point. With the Dyson, you're paying a lot for the brand name, whereas with Shark, you're getting kind of the same technology, but for much more affordable. And then if your budget is a lot smaller, but you want to buy her one of these tools because she's been raving about it, then you can find much more affordable budget-friendly options like Aldi, or I'll just leave a couple of options that I'll find on the internet. Another item that has been incredibly popular with the ladies recently and for the past year is LED face masks. Again, this is if you have a much higher price point or budget, because these usually tend to be quite expensive. I think the most popular one is the one from Shark, which I'll leave on the screen, and also the Current Body LED face mask is also really popular. In general, women just love makeup as well. They love makeup brushes and just makeup in general. Maybe what I'll do is I'll leave, because I feel like these are very personal and you'd need to know her shade, so I can't really make exact recommendations. I will potentially just put at the end of the description of this video maybe just a couple of options of products that I know are really popular on the market, like the Summer Friday lip balms, or I don't know, I'll just think of a couple of options. Maybe some makeup brushes. If she's into makeup, I'm sure she'll appreciate a fresh set of makeup brushes. You really can't go wrong with Real Techniques. They are so incredibly popular. Or maybe Peaches and Cream. That's what I've asked for myself, and I'm into makeup and they're really popular. And the last item that I want to mention is a custom calendar. This is only a suggestion if you know she's into calendars, but you can get these really cute personalized customized calendars that I'm sure she'll appreciate. You can get these from a couple of different brands. I will leave a couple in the description section down below if you want to check them out. My battery is flashing, which means my camera is about to die any second now, but those are my suggestions. I really hope you find this video useful. Like I said, I'll make sure to leave everything listed in the description section down below, everything that I've shown on the screen or that I've mentioned. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in one of my future videos. Bye for now.